Sunshine, blue skies, gotta cry. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's your girl Nomfundo, aka Coco Bomb, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you like what you see and you stay for more, because Gumnan like I. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in once more. Guess who's back? I am. I'm back. That's who's back. And yes, I know I've been gone for a long time, and I would like to ask for apologies on that part. But it was not by choice. Circumstances wanted me to disappear. All right, so I'm back with a story time for the first time to tell you guys where was I and what has been happening, because Bendigo rapture. Where's it rapture? Yeah, enigmas rapture. See, enigmas rapture. So I'm gonna start. I need a calendar for this, because zonke le indaba lezi starts on the 26th of October. Mind you, I didn't vlog the entire October. I vlogged November, and then yeah, I wasn't able to post, but you'll find out why, right? So October was nice. It started off nice. I decided to take a social media break for October. Then the decision turned into a non-decision when it extended way after October. So guys, this is what happened, né? So on the 26th of October, it was a Saturday. Me, baby, my cousin Simpiwe, and baby's sister Garabo, we went to Pride. Mind you, it was Garabo's first time going to Pride. It was Simpiwe's second time going to Pride. And disclaimer, Simpiwe is very straight. She's just supportive like that. Same with baby's sister, very straight like a ruler, but very supportive, you know. Then siyahamba sonke, was a vibe. Suke sonke C4, like everything was going well. Went to Emerentia to fetch Karabo, then en route to Pride. When we get to Pride, the time was around, when we get to Pride, the time was around, I think 5. Yeah, which is not really late if you think about it, because the parade started at 2, they came back at 3, so isn't it busy from 3, 4 like that, you know. So Masville Friday is 5 o'clock on a Saturday. It was so full, guys. This was my third Pride, my third Sentin Pride. I've only attended Sentin Pride only. Oh, Johannesburg Pride rather. And the first day it was cool. Second year it was even nicer. Last year, because we went to a stadium, so the stadium could accommodate everybody. They moved it to the stadium again, and then they sell it back to Sentin Drive. Mind you, obviously they can't close the entire Sentin Drive. They closed, I think, more or less about 2 kilometers. If they're 2 kilometers going at, I think 1 kilometer of Sentin Drive was a Pride. And Hohokan, Stratapel. It was so full, guys. Like, it was so full to a point where when we got in, when we arrived, people were leaving, saying they're going to buy alcohol outside. So masifika thina sicanga ukuthi mhlawumbe utshwala phelile, or stuff like that, only to find out that it's just that people decided bona they will go to outside because it was too packed, right? As we get a place to sit, a little corner, we chill, we're fine. We buy drinks, we drink, we eat. Even we ate like quite late. So because we found a spot to chill, we kept on chilling and chilling and chilling and chilling, started dancing. As the day went by, after party, so the crowd kept on decreasing, which was nice, right? It's Kati City 10:30. I think it probably depends on 10. So this is Puma available at 10:30. We requested Uber. We are requesting 2 Ubers now. We're requesting 2 Ubers. One Uber is going to Soweto. The other Uber is going to Emiratia, right? So as we're requesting an Uber, I put my phone on my pocket. I was wearing a skirt, and then later on I changed into cargo jeans. So they have multiple pockets, and they're very deep. They're very deep. I wish I could show you guys how deep the pocket was, but so deep that you can't see the phone. Like I pop the phone, it goes deep inside the pocket, but obviously you can see the phone, right? Right. As we're waiting for the Uber, me and Karabo sambile pambil, because Karabo's Uber was almost there, you know. So I'm sort of like walking her to the Uber. Then Baby and Simpiwe basalele muvanga. I don't know what they were doing, but it was about. As me and Karabo are in front walking, a guy approaches me. This guy approaches me as if he wants to say something, or he knows me from somewhere. Like he's walking like straight ahead towards me. I'm like, I'm not panicking or anything because it says piti, and I'm thinking, like I wasn't thinking anything at that point. He comes to me, he starts touching me in my inner thighs, but touching me in a way you're uyang shy, like you go when you're house he starts touching me like that, and I'm confused. Kara was confused. I'm saying, like, what are you doing? Kara was saying, like, when's we're just both so confused. By the time Baby and Simpiwe come, this guy was walking away, right? So as he's walking away, I say to Baby, someone is touching me in a funny way. And then he stops. Then he's like, and then he walks further back, and then he starts saying, no, I thought you were my girlfriend, like you look like my girlfriend, like it's Zwagale. And then he walks away, right? After he walks away now, because I'm not fine, we're like, hey guys, we need to leave like right now. Reach for my phone, check the progress of the Uber, because Vele Uber say figure the is now in the Uber, and we're like, you know what, just go, you know. Lomutudo is probably drunk or something, so it's fine. Karabo gets in the Uber. As soon as Karabo gets in the Uber, I look for my phone. Phone gone. I try to recalculate my steps. I'm like, no, I need share anyway, because I was using it for an Uber. There's no way to share a toilet or maybe the bar, right? And then we're like 1 + 1. Man, this guy who was just touching me in my inner thighs and way, yeah, but it's him who took the phone, right? Okay. From then on, everything just starts going haywire. We check the phone. The phone is within us, is with us, and the same location. Not like with us, but it pinpoints the same location that we're at, which is at Senton Drive, right? Same. We toilet, try to collect our steps, but I am certain that I had my phone with me. And then I'm like, guys, let's just go, because let's just go. It's a phone anyway. Let us just go. But at that point, like, my heart was sinking inside my chest, because we finally ended up having fun at Pride, and for it to end that way was really not cool. I say must because it was already late. We just go to sleep. In the morning I wake up, I'm not fine. Saying a color, I'm on my phone. But I'm like, not like on my phone, isn't like, as I'm being so loud, but I'm like, my phone. I've been crying about a new phone, but the problem is consent. I've been wanting a new phone. The problem was consent. It was taken away from me. I did not agree to it going. Sharp. 27, we spent the entire day sleeping because we're tired. That's Sunday. Monday, and then I called Telkom to ask them to block the phone, and then then on Sunday we go and buy groceries, me, my mom, and Simpiwe. Then I go to the police station, I open a case, right? If phone say blockiwe, then I go to Telkom and say, I lost my phone, I've already blocked it. Here's the case number. I'm here to do an insurance claim. This is the Telkom at Westgate. There's a white lady that works there. A white lady, she's the only white lady there. That lady says to me, no, we don't want a case when you lost your phone. We just want an affidavit. Because I've already done a case, the same thing that I'm gonna write on an affidavit is the same thing that is here on the case. So no, we want an affidavit. Okay. I go back home. Then it's Monday. I go to a Telkom now in Maponya. Oh no, I go to a police station again in the morning. I go to a police station now. So we 20 bar. I'm saying from calendar jalo. So we 28. 28 I go to Maponya police station again. Police station, I'm like, I lost my phone. I'm gonna go to affidavit. The girl that's helping me, she's like, girl, I think you're the sixth person. Obegase pride and their phone got stolen. I'm like, girl, clearly, I go to Maponya now. Because anyway, Telkom Westgate, I ended up there because we're shooting a cruise, right? And we buy groceries at already bought. Maponya, this girl's like, no, insurance claim yazenzela. I mean, the only thing I'm gonna give you is the application form for the insurance claim. I'm like, how? Musi, tell them that I went to a brisket. This girl didn't tell me anything about. She didn't even give me, because she could have given me the papers as in Zilikai. Not good things and you're going to Telkom only for me to be given just papers to go home with them. Right. Mara sangipa okay, I'm a paper. She's like to me, please, Mawenza, this insurance claim, you have to escalate your case as much as you can. Uskaba hemis. Hocho moto oberekang ko Telkom. Ujwetsa nna. Hore kiska hemisa batho bako Telkom. I'm like, hey, but why is this girl telling me this? She's like, I lost a phone. Oh no, she's like, if only a patient, a client got lost at the warehouse and they wanted me to pay it. So that's why I'm saying, you should fight them. Fight them. I'm like, girl, thanks for the advice and say less. You hear me? Cool. That's the 28th, right? 28th, then I fill the application form and I send it to Telkom. It's not Telkom. That's how messed up is Worldwide Advisory Services Telkom Insurance. Right? I sent my claim to them. That's the 28th. 29, I call them to ask, did you guys receive the claim? They're like, yes, we received it and it's been processed, and as soon as it has been processed, we will contact you on the next step. Right, cool. I'm like, okay, cool. ZT 29 is Tuesday. Mind you, M7 I took is sick because I wasn't really sure how I was feeling. Like I was feeling haywire. I didn't know how to feel about the way I was touched there. I felt molested, but I'm like, should I make it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? Is it a big deal? Okay, right. So now it's Tuesday. Tuesday, I go to Telkom. Where now? In Tradewood Mall. Mang figure Telkom in Tradewood Mall. I'm going there to do a SIM swap for this lost SIM that was lost with the device, right? Mang figure Telkom. I'm being assisted by this very rude lady. Una dreads, black and blonde. She didn't give us a name. She didn't have a name tag. Nobody at the store wanted to give us her name after the altercation that we had, which I'm getting to now. As she's assisting me, this lady, she hardly said 10 words. 10. The entire consultation. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10 words. First word she said to me was, we greeted her and she was like, hi. And then I said to her, I lost my phone. I want to do a SIM swap. That's what I said. I said, I lost my phone. I want to do a SIM swap. Second word she said, she was like, ID. Third word she said was bank statement. I mean, proof of address. I keep it bank statement. Fourth word she said was fingerprints, left thumb on the sensor. Fifth word was right thumb on the sensor. Sixth word was when I asked her, Uguti, how long will it take for the SIM card to be active? She was like, huh? That was the sixth word. 7 word, 5 hours. Then she was like, that was the 7th gesture. 8th one was like, she said no, 5 minutes. See zobe, see rights. 10. That was it. Ngihambe ngekhaya. Okay, seyenziwe SIM swap ngihambe ngekhaya. Mangifika endlini ngifaka iSIM card. Mangifaka iSIM card sithi 069. Which is 069? My mother's 069. So I have a contract with Telkom for my mom's phone, and then Mina, for me, I don't have a contract for a phone. It's a SIM only for data, right? And then there's insurance. So under Telkom, I had 3 accounts. One for my mom, one for myself, SIM only, and one for the insurance, right? We drive back to Telkom, back to Tradewood Mall. Masfika siyambiza ugirl. She has a very unwelcoming face, like she sees us walking in as you. Then baby calls her and like, ma'am, you made a mistake on our SIM swap. When there is SIM swap on an active SIM. She's like, no, when there is SIM swap on your only SIM that you have. You only have 1 number. I'm like, ma'am, I have 1 number, but on my accounts there's 2 numbers. I take vele one ngithi ngimkhiphele statement, invoice from Telkom ukuthi these are the numbers that I have. I have 3 accounts. Then she's like, oh, le number lebo ufuna yenza SIM swap go iblockiwe na ngithi yes. Athi my blockiwe ayiveli on my side. You should have told me that you have blocked it. I'm like, if I knew that I would have said it. But for the fact that I didn't say it, then it means I didn't know ukuthi mele ngichaze to that extent. I thought when I said ngilahle iphone, you as a consultant, your next job is to ask, have you blocked your SIM card? Because if a client is coming to say, I've lost my phone, I'm here to do a SIM swap, follow-up question is, have you blocked your SIM, right? You can't just assume which because when you body number and the number is appearing as active, it's not blocked. Why would you do a SIM swap on an active number? That's what we say to her. She starts screaming there with him. I'm not obliged to have a conversation with you. And we're like, ma'am, we can drive 15 minutes to come here, 15 minutes back, 15 minutes again to have a conversation with you. Do you think that's how bored we are to have a conversation with you? No, love. But your job as a sales consultant, as a service provider, part of your job, part of your scope of practice is to give clients information. Atimina, I'm a client of Lana. They always say, I lost my phone and I've locked the coordinator. So you automatically assumed that I also am supposed to say that, or I also know that. So when your clients were treated the same, you don't have individualism. Now we have to teach you your job. Okay, is still not admitting that she is wrong. Then we ask her, what's your name? She's like, no, I'm not gonna tell you my name. You can ask my manager. The manager, Wayena Simtolani altercation with another client there at the very same Telkom. This is a Telkom at Trade Route Mall, guys, please. Then another guy comes, another sales assistant says, no, I'll help you guys. Then he helps us. He's the one who's now explaining, no, if the SIM card has been blocked, then the number doesn't appear on our system. Then we have to look for it. If you block you, then but she should have said that, she should have asked, if you've lost the phone, have you blocked the SIM? Again. And then now it's a matter of paying. Who's gonna pay for the second SIM swap? Because what? And then obviously she wasn't gonna pay, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna pay for it. It's fine, because I can already see who the girl itlo mathatha me afatale phone sharp ilung siwe ke isim swap. That's the 29th, right? 30th I get a call from Worldwide Advisory. They're telling me that the IME number that I blocked is wrong. Hey Jesus, I'm like, how is it wrong if I have an ICT number? Because when you block your IME number, they're supposed to give you an ITC number that you take to the police station to write in your affidavit to show that you have blocked your phone. But to block your ITC number wrong. Means block your block your IME number wrong. Block your IME number wrong. Kanjan, yine ITC number. Like, make it make sense to me. So are you trying to say I guessed the ITC number? I call the other Telkom now. Please guys, the insurance is saying I blocked a wrong ITC number, and there's no way I'm going to block a wrong ITC number, because if it was wrong, then the person who's helping me over the phone, because I blockade because it's wrong, right? Yeah, right. Then look, long hold this. I think I held for like 20 minutes, only to come back and say, no, you provided us with the correct IME number. The problem is the person who was typed in IME number wrong. I'm like, okay, so what do we do now? And then she's like, we have to block the phone all over again and give you a new ITC number again that you're going to submit where? Go the insurance claims department. I do that. Mind you, Telkom says they solve insurance claims in less than 7 days. That's what they say. In 7 days, you would have gotten your phone, your replacement phone, yada, 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 yada. That's what they say. Sharp. ZT31, ZT1 November, I go back to work, right? ZT2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get a call. I get an email from Telkom. They're saying, yo, your claim has been approved. Please pay an excess fee of 3,000 Rand. I'm like, hold your horses. Hold my phone. Hold me before I fall down. What do you mean I'm supposed to pay an excess fee of 3,000 Rand for an iPhone 11? Make it make sense. I call. They're like, no, Pella, you have to pay for 15% of the actual amount of the phone. I'm like, wait, who agreed on the 15%? Because I sent them the contract between me and them that happened in 2021 with Mina. I signed for 10%, but it increased. The interest rate increased last year to 15%. I'm like, who did you tell? Did you guys send me an updated agreement or contract to tell me that the excess fee percentage has increased from 10% to 15%? No, you didn't. So I don't know. I didn't agree to 15%. Had you discussed the 15% initially, I would have not agreed to it because it's ridiculous. So I'm not gonna take Lenda by Unica 15%. I Google the price of iPhone 11 today, all across the country, even in America, it's 10,000 rands. In South African rands, it's 10,000 at most. At least it's ihamba lapha kubuma 9, abo pre-owned 7, kanjalo. I send them that to see the current retail price of an iPhone 11. If you're saying I must pay 15% of in my phone, the current market value of an iPhone 11 is not 20,000. Because if you're asking me to pay 15%, then it means phone less should be 20,000 and iPhone 11 is 10,000. Then they tell me ukuthi bona abaye nge-market value phone baya nga la bastoka khona and bona la bastoka khona supply yabo iPhone 11 is 17,000. I'm like, send me proof, Lala. Send me proof today to show me that when your supplier, where you get your phone, is 17,000. I go through my papers. When I go through my papers, I realize with my insurance cover was for 20,000. So I'm like, there is no way. I'm like, okay, the excess fee, managing patale 15,000, way 20 or 15% with 20,000. It makes sense for it to be 3,000. But you are not going to give me an iPhone 11 again, baby. You are not going to give me an iPhone 11 again, baby, because the current market value of an iPhone 11 is not 10,000. She's like, we don't look at the market value, we look at the tell your supplier to send proof that iPhone 11 to this day it's 17,000. Send the proof. Okay, I said no. Ngathi andizuyibhatala ke mina le 3,000 ndahlala ke sana. Ndihlala so Z5 Z6 Z7 Z8 Z9 Z10 Z11 Z12 Z13 Z14 Z13. Hey 13, I'm like, shit, you know what, if I don't pay this, I'm just delaying myself, so let me just pay this thing, you know, because if I go and buy a phone for myself, it's going to charge me like more, obviously, you know. Okay, oh, and then I pay the 3,000. I call them, I'm like, you guys will not give me an iPhone 11. I refuse. It's not happening, darling. It's not happening. You can't give me an iPhone 11. Not in 2024, love. You know what they did? After paying, May 13, May 14, they tell me that yeah, your replacement device. Oh no, bang babos which why bang iPhone 11 for bona. Their goal is to replace what I've lost and take me back to the place I was before the incident. I'm like, let's talk about this 20,000. If you give me an iPhone 11, that is 10,000. What about this 10,000? What about this 10,000 now? Where does it go? The other 10,000. Will you give me a cashback of the other 10,000? They're like, no, we don't do cash payments. I'm like, then you're going to give me a phone that is worth 20,000. I took a look on it. I'll speak to my supervisor. They call me and say, your device is on its way. If you get device, oh, bang phone 15. If Friday, bang tell you your device is on its way, right? A device if you get Monday, yangi 18. I figure a device if you get a iPhone 11. Oh yes, before you figure phone on the very same Monday, they call me Lababa Worldwide Advisor about that and say, yes, we've seen that you escalated your case. Now we are offering you an iPhone 13 128 gig. I'm like, now you're talking, my sister. Now you are speaking. You see, now you are speaking. The iPhone 13 is still not 20,000, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Umfonela kanje 18, the time is around 9 in the morning. Mo 10, I get a call from the courier guy saying, I have a device that is from Telkom. I'm like, Aibo, there's no way that can be that quick. I feel the courier guy, kabo 11. I feel the courier guy, kabo 11. Khotla iPhone mang 11. Kere modimo ke alekwa. Modimo ke alekwa. Modimo ke alekwa. I'm like to the courier guy, sir, please, this is a wrong phone. Please take this phone back. He's like, no, my job is to deliver, not to take back. And you have to sign for this to show that I have delivered. I get a call again 30 minutes later. They're like, oh, we see that you've received the iPhone 11 and we will organize for a courier guy to come and collect it tomorrow. Then after collecting it, that's when we can only order the iPhone 13, right? I'm like, okay, cool. That's the 18th of October. Of November, mind you. It's almost a month now. Kidi 18, Iberi 19. 19, I get a call. The call says, no, if we send a courier guy there, you have to cover the courier expenses to you and from to you back to Worldwide Advisory. I'm like, yalla mal in the cope. Yalla mal in the cope. Then she's like, if you don't pay for the courier, then you are stuck with that iPhone 11 and then you can see later iPhone 13. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you know, I wanted to. Nithi yazini apha my office athi Rivonia. Athi sent in Rivonia. I'm like, sent in Rivonia. Give more fela mo. It's fine. Ke tla itisetsa phone eo and ha ke itlisa le mfa e engwe. Re tsa exchange ya isiya la ilata. La mfa athi yes. Thursday ngicela umphathi uthi mphathi ngicela uhamba early. I have to go to Rivonia. In my head, I'm like, Sandton City. From Para to Sandton City, it's like 30 minutes. So, ngiyabuya manje. Near Chikela. Solo was drive. Mind you guys, I left something out. Let's rewind back. Let's rewind back to the the 19th. Oh, I'm coming. So we 19 Irish. Masters are we 19 and Jalo. Let me go back. Okay, I'll go back. You will understand why I'm going back. In 19 Irish, Bangel Guti Nzolandi phone, Muvume Vela ngithi sharp. Ngizoyilanda ngeyi20. Ngizoyibuyisa ngeyi20. Angisho ngeyi19 bangifonela lathi Korea guy ngathi mina ngizozilethela. Ngivuma ukuyiletha ngeyi20. Right? In 19 zakhona during that he wire lab isihlala khona our complex but we get summoning letters baby. Eskom comes mangchayisa it was a Wednesday, I remember, May 12th. We get a love letter under the door. 12th November, get a love letter under the door. The love letter is from Eskom. Eskom is saying they are coming to switch off electricity because Ali Roads, I'm gonna call them by their name, Ali Roads Property Management and Necron Property Management and Wisani Heights, I don't know who's the property owner, who's the owner, who's the property manager, I don't know, but those are their names. Eskom comes and says we're going to switch off electricity because Wisani Heights and Ali Roads owe us 2.7 million. Electricity hasn't been paid since 2021, 3 years. And when I call up, wait a minute, mind you, this letter was sent to us. It was sent in October, but Tinasitola somewhere in November. So I was not going 12. So we are busy. We start there looking for apartments to stay at, and we're wondering what it look as Tinas Tengayo, Ukes Ba, look as Silvelo Sufara, look as Mumbulu. Oh, come happy. Why? So tengai, because if I open Eskom, if say Eskom is saying the property owes them 2.7 million, then mind you, we all buy from different places. Sometimes we use Capitec, sometimes even like at a ShopRite or whatever, we've always bought from Capitec. And whenever we bought electricity, like we usually bought okay, so 200 to monitor ourselves, so see how much are we using. Okay, so 200 baby, there's taller at most 41 units at most. Besides that, so total about 39, 38, 40. And uzobe uthe okay, so 200, but accounting kuphumu 200, but islip sakho sibhala ukuthi uthenge ugesi wa 150 units, 150 rand. And uzibuza kanjani, you know. Anyway, so May 18, that's the 12th, right? We're back to E18. May 18 siza la sizoviwa indawo siviwe nge 14, and we liked it, and we were like, we're moving into this place effective immediately, like as soon as possible, before Wisani Heights come Kotori. Then in 18 we asked them, can we come and fetch the key, you know, because we're like so desperate to move, like we won't be able to wait for a month, and please, we want to move right now. The property owner is like, no, it's cool, you guys can move in, it's literally not a problem, you know, you guys can move in. 18. So the 19th we come here to fetch the key, right? The 20th of the Thursday, everyone. 19 we come here to fetch the key. When we get here, cool, everything nice. We get the key, cool, everything nice. We check the place with balloon seal. I was from a balloon second. Cool. My December lentele, and I'm here to come up, but anyway, cool. We're like, cool. We like this place. We're taking it. We take the keys. Masi hamba, nithi start imoto itangindawo. Guys, igama lemoto yamthino ne. I named it after my father. Ke started Tino ayithi sound ekisayitsibing iritsuru. And sound yakhona angazi ngayizwa before. It like the wonke indicative lights in the car, those panels and engines and whatnot. Kapiniska. Ask the security, please help, we're having trouble here, what's going on? Security says, I'm Mina, but I'll call someone who has a car, who can assist you. We call someone is a car, Ubaba want, bless his heart, says, yo, my sister, you need a new battery. I'm like, a new battery? I took out a battery for this car. I'm like, no. So how long have you been driving the car? I'm like, 3 years. Is it a brand new car? No. And then he's like, ooh. And then I'm telling him, motor and do this. But it's security push it. But say when you can clutch. I'm going to say auto manual. I'm like, manual. That's okay. If it's a manual, good. It's just that it's a charger. That's when you get to the pedals, you do this clutch, accelerate. You like do this to them. My belly back push. I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm getting what then the security pushes me. Hey, I'm busy doing this. But the steering wheel is not moving. Getting the steering wheel. I see now, see me, let's see. Oh, security, I'm like, steering wheel, see me, sister. You go. Yo, asime sime ngibizo laba abafuthi ukuthi hey hlonishwa phela steering sistakile sijimile athi yo imoto yakhe ine power steering. I'm like, baby, I don't even know what's a power steering. I don't even know what you mean when you say the car has a power steering. What does a power steering do? Huh? Athi give me okay, I'll do it for you. He gets inside the car. Bengicela ukubona imoto yami iraflo athi ayicharge imoto yakho. I don't even know ukuthi makathi akacharges the thing was down athi kahle ilebele go yo my heart. And then it's iduma imoto. My duma, he's like, please, wherever you switch off this car, make sure we cima at a dealership or as a auto mechanic something like a change on the page. Because if you switch it off a car way back aizuhamba futhi unless you buy a battery, or rather they have to push you like this in the morning when you go to work. I'm like, that's not happening. That's not happening, baby. The time there it was 7. We look for a mechanic that's still open at that time. We find it only high. It's hard to mandali drive to high. So really high as change the battery. Nice. I don't even know if the battery is new or what. They could have just easily scammed me, but cool. Imoto ilunge zithi 20 ngemsebenzini ngicela ukushayisa early vele mangicela ukushayisa early, ask baby to accompany me to Rivonia. All right, Telkom, together with your friend Worldwide Advisory, y'all can go to the nearest hell, jump off the nearest cliff. You made my 1 month a misery. But anyway, that's that, guys. I just wanted to update y'all. That's the reason why I've not been around. It was not by choice, definitely not by choice. But yeah, now we have an iPhone 13. You'll see the unboxing on the next vlog. After this one, you guys are still going to watch a lot of vlogs. Some of them won't make sense, but they will make sense as we, One vlog is from before I lost the phone. It's a very short vlog. I'm not even sure if I still want to post it, because it was a vlog that I had lost the footage before I lost the phone, and then I recovered the footage. But when I recovered the footage, it was just snip. So I'll see what I decide. But any doing vimbile uhuti, I couldn't create a thumbnail with this phone because I didn't have all the pictures that I took with that previous phone. So I was waiting for the new phone to restore my pictures from iCloud so that mangenza thumbnail, it's easier to do the thumbnails. And lama vlog lawa azayo, the time where I was vlogging without my phone, I don't think they're gonna have thumbnails because I wasn't taking pictures with this phone. I think it's 2 vlogs. The other one being Pumino dolls. So I shot a few snaps with her phone. So I do have a few pictures from there that we can make a thumbnail. But there's this one where I was at Timbis, and not Timbisa, Klopper Park. Klopper Park, none of the people there used for ladies, so we all shot like for ladies, and the pictures are all dreamy and gloomy. So I know where I'll get a thumbnail for that weekend specifically, but I'll see what I can do because I'm a big girl. Anyway, guys, this is my first story time, and if in Kulumega, please I don't know how these things are done. It's my first time doing it, and if I got carried away, I'm sorry, but I hope y'all understand the reason why I was gone. And the reason why I'm still wearing like this is because I'm from work and I just wanted to get it over and done with. I didn't want to overthink about it a lot. All right, so this will be me signing out. I'll see you guys on the 1st of December. This video is gonna drop on the 1st of December. 1st of December, Vlogmas episode 1. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you watched up until this far, you're a real one. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? kumnandi like khaya. Please tell your mothers and fathers and your mothers and fathers and brothers to subscribe. Your father's brothers, your brothers' friends, your friends, what are your friends' cousins, your cousins' cousins, everybody to subscribe because kumnandi like khaya. With that being said, I'll see you guys on the next vlog.